Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is the High New Gundam. I'm going to run a double feature of this because I got a couple of rounds that I think both have their merits, neither of which was like super successful, but do both show off the High New Hyper Bazooka. So we're gonna do that. High New Hyper Bazooka is very interesting. It only has 6 rounds. It fires 2 at once. However, of course, if you get interrupted or weapon swap in the middle of 2 shots, you can keep just 1 in the chamber if you have a desire to do so. But also, let's see, yeah, I've also had a lot of success with the Vulcans here on it, which is just kind of weird. They're good Vulcans, but just I did not expect them to be the thing that, you know, got the most kills for me, which I think up to now they have been. Okay, that is adjusted using its block. But, okay, but the interesting thing about the bazooka is you may see on the side of the screen where it says Special Ranged. Once per life, when you fire the bazooka, you can do an evasive backflip and fire, and it reloads the bazooka. So, and it also gives you a pretty quick ready up for the next shot as well. So basically you get to fire 3 shots in a row and then have another, you know, 4 ready to go. So that is not bad. You've probably seen me using the I think it's the flap booster skill, so I've been flying around. I've also I haven't used a lot of the fin funnels yet, but they have, besides the, you know, the bees with handguns mode, they have the shield, which I was trying to use, but was too late on to save my life. And also the support mode, which basically gives somebody else follow funnels, which is pretty great, honestly. But yeah, it's not a bad suit. It is, like I said, I haven't gotten a great round with it yet, and let me tell you that when there's a lot of them in play and just all of those funnels are moving, that gets really disorienting for me. So that is, you know, it's taking some getting used to, but definitely an interesting time. I am hoping, I think I'll have enough to get the Nightingale on my other account on top of having this. That's certainly the hope. I'm going to try. And if Nightingale is next week, it's a maybe. If Nightingale is the week after, it's a definite. So at least that's the way I'm thinking of it. I may be right, I may be wrong. I don't know, but I'm gonna try. Let's see. And I just got knocked out of the air. New Gundam is also big. There were some folks in the commentary on previous videos talking about that it's based, I think the proportions are based on the real grade. And I didn't even realize there was somebody there when I landed that. I didn't think I was going to kill anything. They were blending into the background so well. But also just, but yeah, it is huge. I mean, look at it next to that Ashimaru was next to. There was a round where where there was a Tristan on the team, and of course the Tristan is borrows a fair amount of its architecture from the Gundam Alex, which is just, you know, 1-year war mobile suit size. So it's just really weird to see. Oh man, all the funnels. Yeah, that's what I mean about disorienting. And with this, you know, when I'm doing my usual backpedal thing, when there's that much of me up in the camera's face, it is really hard to tell what I'm doing. But yeah, Tristan is, you know, standard 1-year war first Gundam mobile suit sized, and it looks tiny next to the High New. I hope we get the. I need to see it next to a Gigan for one thing, and I really hope we get the Loto in the game, because I believe that's supposed to be fairly small as well. And I just wanna see it next to the High New. I know the High New's not the biggest thing in the game, but it is really surprisingly big. It is definitely out of scale with my. The G-frame figure I have is definitely out of scale with the other Char's Counterattack stuff I have. Because, yeah, MS in Action Char's Counterattack figures were a little bit oversized compared to other figures in the line as well. And just, yeah, compared to, you know, those, the G-frame is, you know, the size of standard, like 4.5-inch tall MS in action. Like, again, 1 year war stuff. So I am the ace, which it's one of those things where I am, of course, a very large target. So, you know, I managed to get a kill right there, which is good and is helping us catch up. But as I recall, it's one of those ace rounds where most of my best work was done before I had a big target over my head, if you can imagine. But, let's see, that's their ace over there. And there's that. And that is their Sazabi. For some reason, even though we don't have a Sazabi, I didn't realize that was their player at the time. I don't understand either. But yeah, I've got everybody kind of, yeah, I don't know why I have like developed situational Sazabi blindness, but just I really needed to pay more attention to that thing before it murdered me, but it kind of murdered me. So, let's see, enemy ace, but was hoping to get my special bazooka shot to kill that person, but yeah, I'm not going to live long enough to do anything useful. I'm just going to die. It is a shame. We're only about 300 points behind, which in a 700 ace match is less than nothing. So, you know, just like, it's basically within the margin of error, if there were such a thing for this game. But, yeah, so I just need to get in there and hopefully finish something off, but I got the assist on that, and, you know, at this point, yeah, if they're well coordinated, if our team is fairly well coordinated and their team is not, take the kills and get us ahead, and then we'll worry about what happens after. We are now, you know, just barely ahead, and I am going to dash over there and try and take out those people. Used my fin funnel shield to move in, and then somebody just took the kill before I got there. And I just kind of stared for a second, because it's like, you can tell I'm going over there, like, to do a specific thing that would help us win. But, you know, such is the nature of ace matches. This one was done, of course, Wednesday night, I think? Or was this no, this was a Thursday during the day, I believe. So, yeah, Thursday means that it was a day where get 2 kills was one of the goals. So, yeah, so now the most important thing to do with the time we've got left is make sure that I stay alive and make sure that the enemy ace doesn't kill anyone. If we can do those 2 things, we've got this down. So we are going to try and do that. And so far so good. I am okay. Again, really need to just stay on this ace, because they are going to be the biggest problem. And let's see, there's that. Yeah, so I've got plenty of health. I'm just, yeah, just trying to, you know, keep myself alive, keep them from fighting anyone else, and it worked. So I think my best performance was before I became ace, but it happens that way sometime. Still got top score with 5770 and top assist with 1470. I'm not going to complain about that. 4 and 3 and relatively low damage. I'm going to fix at least one part of that in the next round. And here we are on the Colony Drop Site website stage. Oh, brain. But yeah, still using the bazooka just because I like it. I did use the beam rifle some in the Sims video from the other day, so, and I walked right into a Zaku 4IP, and yeah, off to a great start. I think I didn't use the new ballistic part on this, but I think I did lean into ballistic defense. I really probably need to shore up the beam defense instead, because beam defense does seem to be its biggest vulnerability. It kind of is designed, I think, to rely on the funnel shields to deal with that. And let's see, that at least got me out of the way of a melee attack from the new Gundam FF there. And let's see, yeah, I knew I wasn't going to get the bazooka ready before it started standing up, so better to just shoot at something else. And also better to just run away, honestly. Let's see, the FF came after me. It's probably going to get me because I don't have time. Okay, it just kind of soaked that shot. I guess I hit the shield. But yeah, I did not really have time to do anything better to it. I think did I run out of boost? I have no idea. But either way, you know, whether it was there was no better option or I just didn't think of one, I'm dead. So let's see, but we're still doing relatively well to start. It's like, again, it's 700 round. This is a basic round, so it's you know, 2600 to 900. Not a big score gap. It's a couple of kills. So we will see. 6 minutes 19 seconds left, and we are, yeah, I'm getting back here. I do like you. I think even though you can't stay in the air for as long and it's a little bit more difficult to use, I think I prefer this style of flight to what most of the flight types do. Just, it's, I don't know, it just feels good. That's the only way I know to put it. I was going to go fight this thing that was nearly dead, but it died, so I'll fight the mostly alive thing behind it, which, it's a Phoenix, okay, yeah. Which, even the Phoenix is actually a little bit small, I think, compared to High Nu, at least. Probably mostly if you don't count the backpack. But let's see, number 3 is a Dagdoll. I was thinking about planting support funnels on them, as I recall, but just did not get the chance. And there's another Vulcan kill. Yeah, just, I don't know why, but the way I've set up my High Nu, at least, it's very, very good at almost killing things. It just does not quite have enough power to finish them without, you know, without going for Vulcans or some other quick burst of damage. But let's see, I was able to fly back here and send out the bees, but now I've got myself good and surrounded. I'm probably, yeah, putting up my defenses. Why I decided to move forward instead of back, I don't know. It was not probably a good move, especially if the rest of their team figures out I'm here by myself. Yeah, and they're saying stay close, which, you know, it's not bad advice, but also I just need to find a chance to get away. And these iframes are going to be that chance, so I don't, my defensive ability is not ready again yet, so it's just, can I plant some damage before I get killed? Not really. We're still ahead by 900 points, but that, again, not a lot. Okay, we got another kill, that'll work. But yeah, like I said, I do okay in this one, but like I said, I still haven't gotten around where I just feel like 100% like confident in how well I've done. So I'll probably keep pecking away at it and see what else I can post in the future. But yeah, like I said, I do like it though. So yep, just gonna fly over the rock here a little bit. Yeah, because that'll let me start fighting the Fennec a little bit earlier. And yeah, now pulling back because I saw I was going to get pincered if I didn't put up my shield. My shield is down. I don't know, you know, I'm not sure how that High Nu got priority over me. You know, I believe what I said when it happened was, how did you get priority over me? You're a me. So that's kind of where I was at with this. And again, you know, this is going to be a Vulcan kill because, yeah, just for whatever reason, the main weapons just are not generally enough for me to finish the job, and I don't. That's got to be just something on how I'm using it or how I've got it set up. I don't think that's like a fault of the design of the suit itself. It seems plenty strong, and yeah, thanks for the PlayStation Plus ad there in the middle of my video, much appreciated. But that's okay, because just going to throw out some funnels and keep retreating. I'm not sure why this FF is after me, because I have type advantage on it. I've already done about half damage to it. And when I stand back up, if I stand back up, I'm going to start running, and I'm going to put my shield up. Yeah, that was, I could have taken a swing at that thing, but if I had, I probably would have just gotten shot and killed. I am at least going to have a little bit of a chance to do a little more damage, but that new Gundam FF, I think, came up on me too fast. Yep. So, yeah, it happens. But yeah, the raids are just going after the High Nus. So, of course, like, I think there's one new Gundam and counting me 2 High Nus. So, you know, by volume, there's the most of us of anything on this stage. So, I guess it makes sense. Besides, you know, if they leave the Dagdoll in, that gives us as good a chance as anything. So, okay, coming back in, and let's see. Yeah, there's the FF, And also, just my aim is not great at times, which doesn't help either. Out go the bees. And gonna try and get in on that Zaku 4. And got it. Okay, got a kill with the saber finally. That's good. Yeah, I saw that. I saw somebody throwing funnels at me and decided it was a good time to put up my shield. And one piece of advice I got in my comments is just try to, try to keep your various funnel skills like moving. Don't always be using one of them, because I think 2 out of 3 give you the bonuses. So yeah, the more you can have your stat bonuses and have those funnels active and doing something, better off you're going to be. I got caught in a counter. That is, of course, not great. But, oh, I think my support funnels killed... yeah, my support funnels fired the shot that killed that person, so even though I was flat on my back, I get credit for the kill. That's neat. We are less than 1,000 points behind. If we could get 1 kill, we could probably get this. But, as I recall... we've got this nice Zaku 4 here that's half dead, and just, I can't really fight it alone, especially since it keeps knocking me over, and everybody in the last 10 seconds decides they're going to focus on other things. And, like I said, Zaku 4 keeps knocking me over. I'm about to die, which is worse. But yeah, just everybody decided not to go after the thing with the lowest hit points, and at least from what looked like the lowest hit points from my perspective, so we're going to lose by a slim margin. Yeah, probably with assists 1 kill might have done it, but as you can see, I did a lot more damage this time, 127,000, still the same 4 and 3 kills, 4 kills, 3 deaths, but it wasn't a terrible round, and like I said, nothing I'm like super, happy with yet, but that was an improvement, I think, over the first one. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So, I got the Figure-Eyes Standard Kamen Rider kit from Shin Kamen Rider. And I put it together, and it's a nice, 6-inch tall or thereabouts figure. Looks really good. The plastic scarf it comes with is a little bit weak, so, I sourced a cloth one that also comes with a trench coat, which he wears in the movie, but doesn't come with the toy, or with the kit. So that's set up, whenever it gets here. But the one thing is that his belt has 31 minuscule stickers on it. So, I recently got a set of very fine tweezers for applying stickers like that to models, and trust me when I tell you, it was a worthwhile expense.